Hey guys, it's me, Travis, the CEO and founder of PlayerProps.ai. In this video, I'm going to quickly go over each of the three features, how they work and what they do, and how to use them correctly in the brand new calculator tool that we've just added as of today to our PlayerProps.ai app, as well as to the desktop site. If you're on desktop, there's going to see a little calculator icon in the top right of your screen. If you're on your mobile device, whether it's the mobile web page or the iPhone or Android app, you're going to tap on no matter where you're on the app, just tap the little person icon in the top left. You see what I have in the top left of the screen there? Tap on that little guy. That's going to pull up your profile. And then in the profile, you're going to see where it says calculator. You tap on that, and that's going to bring you to this screen. So let's go through which each of these things do. Now, all of this has been living inside of the Discord for the last, I feel like it's been at least 12 months by now, for the entire year. These work exactly the same as the implied chance bot, the bankroll management bot, and the hedge bot work in the Discord. This is the exact same thing. This adding it to the app simply just makes it where you don't have to bounce back and forth. If you're on the app, you don't have to go to the Discord just to calculate these things. You can calculate it while you're still on the app. But again, if you're already familiar with the Discord bots, it's the exact same thing. If for whatever reason you're still not in the Discord, after all the money we made you from our YouTube shows, after all the tools we're doing, everything, I don't know. Maybe betting isn't for you. But if it's because you maybe didn't know how to get in the Discord, well, we added the Discord logo in the top left of the screen as well. All I can do is tap on that. That gets you into our Discord server where you can join tens of thousands of other members. But then after you click on that Discord logo, make sure you follow the steps and the only channel you can see, which is called Get Access. That teaches you how to sync your PlayerProps.ai account to your Discord account. That's what unlocks all the free channels. It's free to join, get in there, or lose more bets. I don't have to tell you. But here are the three tools. Again, they work exactly the same as they do in the Discord. But for those who are new to this, Implied is telling you what the implied chance is for whatever odds you can throw into here. Every odd value, whether it's plus 100, minus 150, plus 10,000, minus 1,000, all of those is the sportsbook's way of saying what they perceive or what they believe is the implied chance for that event to happen. So if some sportsbooks give, let's just say you're a money line, so you're looking at either team to win. One team has a money line of minus 200. What does that mean? It means the sportsbooks say that they have a 66.7% chance to win the game. That's what minus 200 means. Let's say the opposite, the other team they're versing is plus 180. What does plus 180 mean? Plus 180 means the sportsbooks give that team a 35.7% chance to win the game. No matter what the odd value is, it's going to have an implied chance. This is very important for people who are new to betting and all they're doing is lighting their money on fire because they're playing crazy parlays. And let's say their parlay, I'm just going to type random numbers in here. Let's say the total odds of their parlay is plus 12056. And they're like, oh man, this is going to pay a lot if I hit it. Yeah. If you hit it. 0.08% chance of happening. That's what this odds mean. Every time you see this, it will always mean 0.8%. Again, if we do the opposite, let's say there's a minus 1,000 money line. That's a massive 90.9% implied chance to hit, but there's a reason the sportsbooks say this is going to happen. So if it's extremely likely to happen and you bet on minus 1,000, you're going to get pennies. It's not worth it because if the 9.1% chance, which is the opposite of this, the underdog wins, it wasn't worth the risk. Like, you're not making enough profit to worry about that. And we go over in our Discord and our videos what the minimum, what the most odds that you should bet on in any given situation. But yeah, this will always tell you you can type in literally any number, click calculate, it'll tell you what the implied chance is. Minus 263. Implied chance 72.5. So yeah, use this to figure out what the implied chance is. Now that we've done that, let's go to the bankroll management one. If you are not having success, whether it's you're not having success doing your own thing, or you've just discovered PlayerProps.ai and you're not having success immediately, we know because we have tens of thousands of users why the people that aren't having success are not having success. And we can teach you very quickly in a short period of time what the people that are having success are doing differently than you if you're not having success. One of the biggest things is bankroll management. So let's say your bankroll is $100 and you typically deposit 100 and you bet 100 on something, it misses, and you deposit $100 again, you bet $100 and it misses. That is the absolute worst possible thing you can do. That is you essentially opting to light your money on fire. Instead, if you follow our bankroll management guidelines, which this will tell you here in a second, it will help you lose less often and win more often and make it where you don't have to deposit every single day or even every single week. Our goal is for you to only deposit one time and never again. If that sounds good to you, then follow the bankroll management guidelines. So let's say your bankroll, the most, which is again the most you can afford to lose and still pay your bills comfortably, let's say it's $100. What is a bankroll management guideline for somebody who has $100 in their bankroll? It means that you can wager up to $20 today. 16 of that $20, so 16 of that is on the safe stuff. One pick, two pick plays at most. The other, what's left of the $20 after you bet 16 is just $4. The $4 can go on the riskier stuff, the 3 to 6 pick parlays. Notice, nothing here says 10 pick parlays. Nothing here says 15, 20, 25. No, you have better of a chance of winning trillions of dollars in the lottos and the Powerballs and the Mega Millions than you do. I mean, technically that's not true, but if you're going to be lighting money on fire, I would recommend buying a lotto ticket where you can win, $500 million, because it's the same exact thing. Do not do the 15, 20s, the 30s. Stop doing that. This is what people are doing that are following the guidelines, and that's why you see them dropping winning screenshots every single day, because they are following the bankroll management guidelines. Oh, but I don't want to just win $20 off of $20 or $10 into $20. I want to turn 10 into 1,000. That's what the sportsbooks want you to think. That's why they're multi-billion-dollar companies. All you're doing is exactly what they want you to do. Stop doing what the sportsbooks want you to do. What do you see advertised? Oh, look at this guy that turned $10 into 100,000. That's all the stuff they advertise because that's what they want you to do. Do not do what they want you to do. Do what will make them hurt. Bankroll management, winning over time in a much more consistent fashion. That is what's going to make them hurt, which is why they don't advertise this. They don't want to lose money. That's how bankroll management works. And so, some people have bigger bankrolls. Let's say your bankroll's $10,000. It'll tell you the exact same thing there. No matter how much money is in your bankroll, it'll tell you what you can do for the day to make sure that you follow bankroll management guidelines. This one's a little more advanced. So we have videos on what is hedging, but I'll quickly explain it here on this video. So hedging is, let's say we're going to use an example here while we put in information. Let's say I did a 6-pick parlay. I put $10, so my wager for the parlay is $10. So I did a 6-pick parlay for $10. What are the total odds of that parlay? The total odds of the parlay, let's say it's a plus 1,000. You don't need to type the plus in here, but you can if you want to. It doesn't matter. Plus 1,000 and 1,000 is the same thing. The only thing that's different is you put a minus in there. So plus 1,000 odds. Total for the 6-pick parlay, I put $10 on it. The first 5 legs of the parlay have hit. So those are already over with. They have 100% hit. You get the green little check mark on your sportsbook bet slip. The first 5 have hit. You have one more game or one more event left. Let's say the last event on a 6-pick parlay is, let's say the first 5, you're picking NFL money lines. You hit all 5 NFL money lines, and then now we have Sunday Night Football. You pick the money line for Sunday Night Football, and you pick the favored team for your 6th pick. Let's say the favored team was minus 200. So they're favored, which is good going into the Sunday Night Football. They're favored to win, but you want to make sure that you guarantee profit. You've hit 5 out of 5. You can now guarantee profit. And how do you do that? You bet the opposite of the final leg of your parlay. What's your final leg? We just said it's Sunday Night Football, minus 200 money line on the team on this example, and the opposite. So what is the other team that you did not bet on to win? Team A, you bet on to win, minus 200 money line. Team B, that you did not bet on to win, let's say their money line is plus 180. So that's what opposite odds mean. What is opposite odds? It's the opposite odds of the opposite side of the bet that you bet on. So if you bet on one side of the spread, the opposite's the other side of spread odds. If you bet on a total over, then the opposite's the under. So it's just the complete opposite. Team A was your 6th leg, Sunday Night Football, minus 200. Team B, the opposite of your final bet, plus 180. So again, We bet 10 bucks on the 6-pick parlay. Total odds are plus 1,000. The last leg, the opposite odds of the last leg is plus 180, the other team to win. Calculate. This says bet $39.29 on the opposite team, plus 180 to win, and you have guaranteed, I repeat, you have guaranteed a profit of $70.71. Keep in mind, this started as just a $10 wager. After you bet $39.29 on a team that's plus 180, you will guarantee that no matter what happens, you have a profit of $70.71. This is why we always hedge. You build a parlay, you have one final leg, always hedge. That gives you the opportunity to guarantee a profit. If you just bet 5 picks and you don't hedge and all 5 hit, great, you hit the parlay. But it's still the name of the game. You don't want to do what the sportsbooks tell you to do. You want to do what the sportsbooks don't tell you to do, because they don't want to tell you how they lose money. This is very important if you get a cash out option on your sportsbook as well, because chances are, let's say this is the exact same scenario. The final game is about to start, and they're offering you a cash out of, let's say it's like $50, a $50 cash out. You come here, you type in the exact thing I just told you for the exact same scenario, and it'll tell you, if you don't cash out for 50 and you do this instead, you're actually going to get $20 more than if you cashed out, and that's a guarantee. You are guaranteed $771. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the gist there. I thought I had something else to tell you, but that's kind of it. If you have any questions about this tool, please just let us know in the Discord. You should already be again. But yeah, you find this by tapping the calculator on desktop, calculator icon on desktop in the top right, or you go to your profile, which is clicking this right here. Click that little guy, your profile drops down, you click on calculator, brings you to this. These exact tools are already in the Discord. So if you're in the Discord, you don't have to leave Discord. You can do it in the Discord. If you're on the app or the site, you don't have to leave the app or the site. It's here as well. But that is how those 3 things work. Our Discord members have been using these every single day across everything. It's definitely helpful. You don't have to do any of the math yourself. We do all the math for you. Any questions, let us know in Discord, and hopefully you find this tool useful. Good luck with your betting, guys.